Marvel's next movie comes out in just a few more weeks, and thanks to Hasbro, we've already got action figures from it. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Fantastic Four movie wave. First up is Mr. Fantastic. Now let's look at the accessories he comes with. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with that many. He comes with a pair of fists, and other than that, he just comes with two bendy arms. Now the bendy arms are cool. You can get him into lots of cool poses with the arms, and it holds in place quite well. I just wish it came with more bendy arms or legs or something, because you can't change the hands on these. They're like fixed in place. And when you've got these arms on the figure, it makes it quite difficult for the figure to actually balance. So looking at Mr. Fantastic himself, the first thing I will say is this head sculpt is pretty fantastic. Compare this to other Pedro Pascal head sculpts that Hasbro have given us, like that one a few years back with The Mandalorian, and the difference is night and day. Moving down to the other details of the costume, mine has a weird stain there, but you can only actually see this under the lights and on the camera. In person, that's actually not visible, which is good, except for if I'm like taking photos or videos of the figure, then it looks like he spilt some food down himself. Now, the blue for the costume, I feel like this blue is a bit too light. I swear that in the photos and the trailer and stuff, the blue is meant to be darker, but maybe I'm wrong on that. The costume has this nice texture to it, which goes kind of all over the figure, and it breaks up into a different kind of texture. All the figures seem to have these like silver bands. I don't know what it is. I presume it's going to get explained in the movie. Some very shiny hands on the insides of the gloves. He's got a belt, which is just painted black and white. And he's got some boots, which has got some paint underneath, but no Fantastic Four logo, unfortunately. Let's take a look at articulation. His head can look up quite well, to be fair. And he can also look down that far, which I think is good. You can turn the head. No second joint there, unfortunately. And no butterfly joint. None of these figures have butterfly joints, and I feel like that is like lacking, because I want to be able to put like Reed Richards crossing his arms, but I can't because there's no butterfly joint. But the arms can go out to the point where they pop off. Turn, got double joint there. The wrists and hands move back and forth. He's got a joint here and a joint here. Legs can go out and to the side. Twists at the thigh. Double jointed knee. No boot joint. And then at the feet. So overall, I really like this figure of Mr. Fantastic. I think the head sculpt's on point, and I do like the arms. Like I said, I just wish that he came with more accessories and butterfly joints. The next figure we're going to be looking at is probably my favorite figure in the set, and that is Invisible Woman. So for accessories, Invisible Woman comes with a open hand that can like hold something, I guess. A fist. And then this like force field effect, which is really cool, to be fair. And it's got like bullets. I imagine they're bullets shot into it. And when you have this on the figure, it does look really cool. This is definitely how I'm going to display the figure using this. Looking at the details of the figure, this head sculpt is just amazing. Like, honestly, when I first got out the box, I wasn't too keen on it. I didn't think it looked like the actress, but after posing it around and looking at it in more detail, I can definitely see the actress in this. Her costume is very much like Mr. Fantastic's. It's blue, it's got the texture and the white gloves with the shiny black hands, the white belt, and then blue all the way down until you get to the white boots. But yeah, articulation. The head can turn, but it is limited due to the hair, so it can't really look up. It can look down that far, but if you're going to twist it, you're going to get like the hair stuck up. Arms can go out, twist there, double jointed elbows. The hands move. Obviously, that one's stuck in place, but they do move back, forth. Again, the silver thing. Twist there and at the waist, just like Mr. Fantastic. Legs can go out, twist, double joint knee, then the feet. So I really like this figure. I genuinely, out of all of them, this is the one that I like the most. It's the one I've enjoyed posing the most, and just to look at, like, it's just is a very well done figure. Definitely the highlight of the set for me. Next up, we have the Human Torch, and the accessories he comes with flying hands, and the flames actually come off, which is a bit annoying to be fair, but they do come off, and they're the only sets of hands he comes with. He has no fire effects. Obviously, the hands and the figure have fire effects on, which look really cool, but I would love some open hands with like fire accessories that you can have him like shooting flames. That would be really cool. I like when you get close to the figure, it's got like the black lines, very comic book-esque. He's obviously got flames on his head. He's got this flame piece over his shoulders, and the figure's made of this like not translucent, but like you can like see through it and see like the joints and stuff. But it's supposed to give off the effect that he's on fire, and it does work. It looks good. I do like it. He's even got one of those metal wrist things, but it's red, and when you take the hands off, that pops off as well, which can be quite annoying. And then he's got flames on the feet and around the ankles and the boots. That looks pretty cool. You can look up. You can look down quite far and obviously turn his head. And the articulation is very similar, to be fair, to all the other figures in this wave. He's got that joint again, and there. And his legs can go out and to the side. Twist. Bend. And then the feet. So I do like this figure. Like, it's quite beige. I mean, they've done quite a lot of it. The same issue I have kind of with all these figures is that I wish they came with more accessories, but I know this is Hasbro, and they've probably used a lot of the money on the new sculpts and stuff. But I do wish there would be some different effect pieces. I think that would be cool, and that's what this figure is kind of lacking. I mean, he comes with a pair of fists and a pair of flying hands, but there's only so much you can do with them. Okay, moving on to what I imagine will be people's most anticipated figure from this set. And I've got to be honest, it was probably my most anticipated figure as well. And I've got to be honest, it's probably the most disappointing figure there is in the set. Accessory-wise, he comes with an open hand and a fist. That just means he has 2 open hands and 2 fists. But looking at the head sculpt, it is good. I mean, the figure looks good to look at. The detail on the face and over this like rock texture, it looks really good. And then you got obviously the Fantastic Four trousers, and they look good as well. The knees, though, the knees are ugly. Like, I don't like the knees. It's one of the things that puts me off from this figure. When you bend it, it just, I don't know. I feel like they could have done this differently because I'm not keen on that. And he's got the feats. And I know that some people would want the thing in like the full Fantastic Four uniform, and let's be honest, it's probably going to be released at some point. But I, for one, am glad that they have a lot of the like rock texture on display because it's the thing, but again, like Mr. Fantastic, one of the things that lets it down is no butterfly joints. If I want to put his like fist in his hand, I can't do it. Like, that is as far as it goes. And that's really disappointing because if I have him on the shelf, I would like to have a pose of him like putting his hand in his fist, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So articulation, the head can look up. Ooh, the head can pop off, apparently, if you try and make the head look up. So it can look up about that much before it pops off. And it can look down better, but I mean, I guess it is the thing. He isn't really going to need to look up, but he is going to have to look up at Galactus. The arms go out. This piece is like can rotate as well. The arms can bend. Just a single joint. I mean, it works. It looks good. Like, then the hands. It's got quite a good movement of articulation. You got this bit, and you got this bit, just like the other figures. You can go out, twist, and then these horrible, horrible knees, and then the feet can go down and twist like this. The rocker joint, but it doesn't rotate. So, yeah, I must be honest. I am disappointed in this figure. I don't really like how some of it looks, and to put it in poses, it's quite difficult. He will fall over a lot, and he doesn't have a great range of movement. So, for someone who likes to put their figures in poses and take videos and photos of them, that is quite disappointing. But if you want a thing, then he'll still look good on the shelf, And finally, the last figure in the set that I'm going to be looking at is the Silver Surfer. Accessory-wise, this figure comes with the most hands out of the wave. She comes with this hand, which is to hold on to like the surfboard. Comes with a fist. This kind of like open hand, which is very Silver Surfer-esque. And then the figure has another open hand on and another fist. Obviously, the surfboard comes included, which is pretty cool. And it comes with this stand, which I think is really nice. You can just slide it in there like that, and it can be a bit more dynamic, The detail on the base is nice, and I'm definitely going to have her on the board, on this stand, on the shelf, because I do think it looks quite cool. As for the figure itself, the head sculpt, I like the eyes, and I like the hair. Like, obviously, this figure is quite a plain figure, but they did do well with the head sculpt. I do like it. And I do think it looks like the actress as well. The rest of the figure is all silver. Obviously, they've done this almost like green paint splodges over it, or gold. I don't know what color it is, but it works really well. It makes it so it's not like just a flat silver. The feet and the hands and like the lower arms and stuff, the silver looks a bit cheap compared to like the rest of the body. But yeah, the head can't really look up because the hair blocks it. Can look down really far, like to the point where she needs to go to the hospital. You can twist it side to side. Arms, double jointed elbow, and then you can move the hands and twist, and then that one, twist that one, double jointed knees, and then the feet. And you can get this figure into lots of dynamic stances because of the articulation. It's obviously going to be a beige figure, but they've done really well with it. And to include the stand and the surfboard and not charge a deluxe price, I think is really good. So, my overall thoughts on the wave. My favourite is definitely Invisible Woman, followed by Mr. Fantastic. And the Human Torch, the Thing, and the Silver Surfer, they're still good, but there can definitely be room for improvement. But I definitely say if you're going to get one, definitely get Invisible Woman. So that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.